forward, we kick it forward, we kick it forward.
Hello and welcome to the Kick It Forward podcast. I'm your host, Josh Garlip. Alongside me, as always, is Harry Fitzgerald. And with Giorgio Savini tending to his palazzo in middle Italy somewhere, we have a very special guest. He's a member of Auntie Donna, and I think a lot of people sometimes say 1/3 of Auntie Donna, but there's heaps of Auntie Donna people. He's in the new series Ground Up, the former host of the very popular The Footy with Broden Kelly, host Broden Kelly.
What's up? Oh, yeah, I can't replace Giorgio. I know he is so loved, but if you are watching on video, I am still much shorter than these two men. So it works out. I feel really small.
Well, it fills the void in some capacity. It's great to have you, Broden. You were an early adopter, and you were in on full credit, and then we're speaking about your time with Talkback Radio and promoting your Netflix series.
You were part of the rollout of Spotify podcasts initially.
The PR run.
Where Spotify gave you money at one point to make podcasts.
Yeah, unbelievable, hey?
Yeah, and then very slowly
Killed us.
they started to cancel all of them.
What do you mean slowly? It was 1 week they cancelled everyone, just didn't tell them.
But then there was another layer of superstar ones that they then killed, and then until it was literally just
Tony and Ryan and the Inspired Unemployed with
who are now no longer on Spotify.
Oh, really? Oh, well, they're on Listener, aren't they? Yeah. I mean,
Is this interesting to people?
This is new to
don't
me.
think so.
This is new to me.
I think I just wanted a couple things. You're a mad footy fan.
What?
Can you give us a bounce
Hang
that
on.
pill for those that have been deprived of your pod this year?
Bounce that pill.
Perfect.
That's for the promo.
You can
We
have
got-
that.
We got Broden on. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You know when your pod finished, Broden, I think I said to Josh, can we somehow take all his listeners, do some sort of scheme where we
transplant them.
somehow, or just get you to say, hey, if you need a podcast,
I'll do a handover.
go and listen to this. Yeah, good.
I just don't think we're. The footy was awesome, but I just think I was thinking about it, but there was no sincere way to do it. To be
Oh no, that's why we didn't do it.
Yeah,
that's
that
why I'm
wasn't-
bringing it up now.
should've
Yeah.
I should have
Yeah.
just sold it to the RSS feed to the highest bidder.
There's
It
a
could be
word-
Carl Stefanovic's
yeah.
audience one day. Carl Stefanovic's just
Oh, we love him. He's awesome.
yeah.
He tells it how it is, which is important
He
because
actually does.
because a lot of other people right now, he's suffering on his $20 billion a year contract.
He tells it like it is with his brother Peter.
Who's on Sky News, his best mate.
Apparently, Sky News, when you go in to do an interview on Sky News, there's no front office. It's just Andrew Bolt, you just see he sees you waving through the door, and he's got to come open it for you.
Why? Because it's high security.
There's just not a lot of people working there.
I mean, I was at Fox Footy when they got taken, or Fox Sport News when they were taken over by Sky, and there was a very quick transition, and a lot of people within 12 months were fired for crazy, off-field incidents. I think the channel boss at the time, the deputy channel boss got done for DV. Some guy went on a coke-fueled rant at a Liberal Party thing. There was so many.
So not a great place. Not great.
Random place. On good TV programming, you're in Ground Up. So I watched the first half of the first episode last night, but then my dad turned on the footy, which was annoying.
Yeah, no, I think it's good of the ABC to do a show about footy, a sitcom about footy, and then premiere it up against an AFL football match.
So we're an anecdotal case in point of why it was a bad decision because
surprising
my
if the
dad literally changed the channel.
The ABC, it's strange because usually they're pretty flawless. But I was sitting there going, I'm going to watch the football. So I watched the footy.
Yeah, at least it wasn't two massive Melbourne teams.
No, well, that's the
Wait,
thing.
hang on a second. Clip this, maybe. It was.
It was the Mackay brothers going head to head. Everyone's favorite. And one of them they were both full forwards.
What they put, what's his face? Was
Ben?
it Ben in full forward?
He kicked a goal.
Oh, really?
So put that in your pocket.
Well, we were trying to get them both on to replace Giorgio, but they were too tall.
They won all the awards for sports podcasts. Do you remember that?
Did they actually that time?
From which one did they have? Which one did they?
Oh, there would be some sort of just because they're attached to a giant media outlet, they would have paid the nomination fee.
Yes.
Congrats on the nomination for Podcast of the Year, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank
Amazing.
you for the text message after it.
Yeah, but Broden's company, someone shared it saying, "Awesome, we're on our new pod," and it's already shared. I just send a polite message.
Ground up though with Sam Pang. What was it? You got any fun times from that one? Did you film it in Tassie? Any of it?
A lot of it was shot in Tassie, but
Yeah.
I only shot it in a studio in Melbourne.
Okay,
You were playing travel.
You were playing a coach role.
I played a coach.
So you're like Vic Bias, like in the AFL, they're doing fuck all for actually the Tasmanian economy.
100%. It did shoot down there for 2 weeks, but they thought as soon as we can get out of here, the better, because we don't want to help that island because we're mainlanders. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever done a live kick it forward in Tassie?
No, we were going to do one last year, and then we had something come up and cancelled, regrettably, which was annoying because we actually have a couple of diehard listeners there.
Sure.
But we found it really hard to sell tickets in Tassie more than any other city in the whole country, and we only had 100 people to sell to.
Yes, Tassie, I performed there last year, and you have this, they're so grateful when you come there because it's not a huge population,
No,
half a million
no.
people. The city in Australia that hates Auntie Donna more than any other city, do you want to guess?
Brisbane.
No, love us. Just froth us.
Brisbane like the arts. I'm going to say
Canberra.
Sydney.
Darwin.
Why?
After we had a big world tour a couple of years ago and we put Darwin on there. Everywhere sold out. This big, incredible, we made it moment, and then Darwin like a third full. Just no one showed up and no one cared. So it's so far away. And so anytime someone's like, we need a team up there, I'm like, though I don't come to sketch comedy, so they, shouldn't have a team.
Good, fun city though. Catherine's also cool.
Must go to Darwin.
It's good fun. Oh, that's expensive to get there and stuff.
Yeah.
We got a red eye there overnight, just on a Jetstar.
A plane?
Yeah.
So you live in this high life.
Yeah.
What?
It was just a domestic Jetstar flight that we got there.
It's kind of like a jet. Not a private jet, but it's a jet still. You got a plane tattoo, hey? Do you want to show everyone?
Yeah. I got this is with I lost a bet with Marnie Vinyl and
You
got
lost?
this 747. Because it was the Bombers D's and then the D's lost, so I had to get a plane. So I
That's
got,
right.
I got
Marnie's a Bombers fan, huh?
a Boeing 747 with the Ansett Australia 2000 livery. So when the Olympics were here in 2000, Harry, Ansett had a livery for the Olympics.
I love that.
What's
Tattoo,
livery?
The
uniform,
artwork.
the artwork,
The tail?
No, just the whole paint job.
Oh, is that what you said it? You said it in one of your voiceovers for your blog.
Livery. Yeah. What's more acceptable, livery or livery? I'm not a master of the English language.
I knew it as livery.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy that we can put it to bed.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
I just want to say, I find it really funny, Ground Up, and this is probably my first thought with Ground Up was, well, you're neglecting half the population because they're not going to care. But I think it'll work because I was watching last night. It's like Utopia, but starting the Tasmanian team, which we don't actually know if it's going to even occur yet.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more kind of brilliant in some capacity.
It's written by Gary McCaffrey, this guy who he wrote Full Frontal and he's written with Sean McAuliffe for most of his career, and they make really funny stuff together. So I just spent the whole time on set going, do you remember when Milo Kerrigan, do you remember when he fell over on the chair? And you're like, yes. It was cool. Just a lot of that.
Cool. And the footy with Broden Kelly, will you ever come back, you reckon?
I'm not sure.
You got the feed sitting there. You could just do a random episode.
I could. If Melbourne get to a grand final this year, then it's just full on. It's back. But no, I've just trying to take a break. I do too many things. So I have this company we have about 20 staff now, right? And we're making a movie this year.
You're making a movie?
Well, our production company's making a movie,
Cool.
and we're doing all this stuff, and we're building this grouse house thing. And so I run out of time, and I also got sciatica, and then someone broke my nose, and so I've been busy.
The nose break thing was so outrageous.
Yeah. It was a big day. I took a golf ball to the face from a driver 3 meters away in the face.
Who hit the ball?
For charity.
Or does
It was a
not matter?
comedian golf tournament. I was a
Yeah.
comedian who sliced it at 90 degrees into my face. I wasn't standing in front of them.
Was he trying to Happy Gilmore it or something?
No, I think he was just having a golf swing and wasn't great. And I had to go and have I had to be put to sleep. And
Holy
they put a
shit.
stick up my nose and snapped my nose bone into place again. And then I had all this blood.
Because you were meant to play in the celebrity basketball match against Nick Kyrgios with me, but then you were like, oh, no,
Heartbroken.
sorry, I broke my nose.
I just wanted to meet DeMarcus. I just wanted to meet Boogie.
He was cool. He came up to me and goes, he was like, I'm about to come out here and guard you. And I was like, thanks, Mark.
That's really nice.
My mate Broden's going to love this story.
Yeah, no, I said to the surgeon on the check, I was like, there's a basketball game. And he went, no. And I said, but if I'm just under no circumstances, but maybe if it's like, no. And I was like, and then I text Josh walking out of the place saying, they're not going to let me play.
Oh, well, it was pretty, apart from Josh, it was pretty like low-key and no one was like being too physical and trying too much.
Well,
And Kyrgios.
funny you say that.
Yeah.
And Lepage.
I
Yep.
have spoken to like 5 or 6 people who played in that game now. And they've all been like, that fucking Josh, what the fuck did that Josh guy? Like, he's incredible. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you actually shouldn't be allowed to play in that kind of stuff.
It was so fun. Tommy Little's mates are just like, it's like, did you play a lot? Because like, and then this strongman Islander guy, like, bro, you move like, you're moving like not like you've got like coordinated and stuff. You played heaps, and all of a sudden, like strongman, I felt so cool. There's no better way to feel ingratiated by like cool people when you're like you have this one hidden skill. I just get away from basketball quickly.
I dream of being that good.
Please get away from basketball.
Melbourne Demons are a team you support. What do you make of them under King?
Isn't it nice?
Although they're on a bad run.
We've got a whole AFL section.
I know, but this
Okay.
is part of the catch-up. I've made a notes
Yeah, I know. I
like-
saw it and I thought, why you put that note in that bit?
because it's part of his personality.
Okay, fine.
It really has brought me so much joy to go to games and win.
Cossie Pickett's bloody good, isn't he?
He's a gun, and his dad, Kevin Crepignery, is a great stand-up comedian, and sometimes he rings me and talks about the footy, and it's cool. That's my I can get into like more footy detail.
All right, we'll save that for footy because Harry's having a conniption. But Harry, you're in Tasmania on the weekend.
Were you?
Just asked you before the pod, Josh, to not tell Broden where I went, so I've got a game to guess where I went.
I've just ruined the entire thing, and I'm really, really sorry. And I don't think it was reiterated enough.
Well, let's ask it once.
I can. Hey.
Okay, you want to hear my 4 clues then?
Yes.
No!
Yes. Yes.
That's a real Giorgio thing to do. Damn it.
It certainly is. Okay, here's clue 1. Broden, where was I on the weekend? This is a fun guessing game. And I've got clues.
Yeah, okay, right. I'm actually going to play this like I'm really fucking, like I'm worked it up. Let's cheat it. Don't keep any of this, and I will cheat it.
No. We'll keep it all in.
No,
because it's dumb.
Watch this.
We'll keep it
Okay,
all in.
well, watch it.
Okay, ready? First clue.
Eat my shorts.
Where was I?
Yeah, where was I based on that audio clue?
Doe eat my shorts. Well, that doesn't lead to Tassie at all. That's
What? Oh. Okay, want to hear clue 2? I'll explain the clues after.
yeah.
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bugs. James Bugs.
Starting to become clear now, yeah. So like,
This would have been so funny if
Yeah, you didn't know. Yeah, it would have been really.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear the next clue.
yeah.
Homer. Bart.
Homer Bart
Yeah, Homer Bart.
and Marge saying it.
Homer Bart.
Home Bart.
You want to hear the last clue?
Yeah.
Bart.
Hobart.
Okay, the first one was
Yeah.
actually the first one. This one
Eat my shorts.
was Homer and Bart.
Oh, so you've done reduced variation. Well, I'm not too upset you I ruined it because it was pretty shit anyway.
We wouldn't have known how it was going to go.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
We will
yeah,
never know.
yeah.
Sorry.
Bart Simpson is a miscreant.
Like he's up to no good often.
Yeah, he's saying things like eat my shorts.
I feel like in nowadays he'd be in juvenile detention, which I don't support. They're all getting
Yeah,
a Zempic.
please.
Husey says they're getting a Zempic in there.
Please.
He did say that.
I spent a few days in Tassie with Maddie, and for tax reasons, I was down there.
You had 10 meetings, didn't you?
Yeah, 10 meetings, and not protesting the stadium being built, but protesting the closure of the James Bogues Brewery, which was awfully sad news for Tasmanians.
Is that the north one or the south one?
Don't know.
I think it's the north one.
I didn't look into it too much.
But it is sad. They like 2 beers down there.
What's the other one? Cascade.
Yep.
Cascade, yeah. What a great
Premium light.
lager.
Are they
that
all
is.
Japanese ones now or whatever?
I think it's just Bogues is moving to Melbourne to be brewed, maybe.
Oh, mainland.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
know,
taste
I know.
so shit.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. No, look, going to Tassie, I was actually a bit skeptical of the place because
Why?
it doesn't get a big rap. And
Have you been there before?
no, I hadn't been there before.
Right.
But I was like, while I'm young, and should be doing like dangerous things like spending my vacays snowboarding or skiing or something extreme sports like that. But it was absolutely brilliant. We hit Broden Island on Friday, then Saturday did some adventuring. Went to Mona.
Yep.
And it was good. My favourite part was the ferries that take you to the gallery.
Your favourite part of Mona was the boat there.
Because have you guys been on the boat?
No, I've never been to Mona.
Oh,
Me
what
neither.
an uncultured loser you guys both are.
Yeah.
Did you go to see the poo machine?
Saw the poo machine. It was awesome. But the boat was so good because
Just quickly on the poo machine, was it because there was poo involved and you were like, oh, that's pretty funny?
100%.
Do you think they skimped on farts?
Yeah, because bums fart. So there should have been more farts in the poo machine.
But that's the art piece. That's the discussion it prompts, right?
Yes, exactly.
If
Yeah.
a poo comes in the woods.
They also have this
damn it.
they have this app you like use to see
Poo comes in the woods.
Will it fart if no one hears it?
If a poo comes in the woods.
Fuck off.
put that in the Twitter poll and we'll check.
You should get that on a T-shirt
check
for
what
your
everyone's
fans.
doing.
Does the poo come in the woods?
They had an app that you tells you the artist and what it's all about. I kind of couldn't be bothered, so I just raw dogged the whole thing, and I wanted to get my own interpretations of all of the art. And I actually did really enjoy it. It was cool. The boat though, back to the boat quickly.
Yeah. Why was the boat so? Is it like a bespoke boat they've built for Mona?
Yes, 2 ferries.
And it's a big poo with windows.
2 catamarans. They've got
That's awesome.
They've got camouflage. The thing is though, we had 2 ticket options. One was standard ferry ticket, and one for $25 more allows you access to the posh pit, which is like a fancy bit at the front of the boat. And it is free snacks and unlimited drinks.
For how long's the journey?
So I reckon the journey's 20 minutes, but your total like from boarding to then offboarding, half an hour maybe.
Perfect.
So I had 4 to 5 beers to make sure that I got my money's worth. And also like our plan was, let's go in here buzzed. It'll be funner.
Yeah,
It'll be way funner. So that was awesome. Actually, the saddest moment of Mona was actually on the boat too, because the guy working at the bar there on the boat said, oh, you're on Monorama 1, which was great. Monorama 2 is Austin Powers themed inside.
No.
So I missed out on...
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I missed out like that and 007 themed. So,
But there's no theme for Mona 1.
Mona 1 did have like lots of random shit. There's like sheep around, not live sheep, but it's all like shaggy carpet. It's cool. It's a cool...
But then Austin Powers, that's quite a jump from like sheep.
Yeah, but Austin Powers has had a big comeback.
It's all like
Yeah,
nice
baby.
furniture and lounges. You don't feel like if you were to block the windows, you wouldn't feel like you're on a boat. Except I'd probably know because of like the emergency escape hatches and the boat things. I'm the boat guy on this pod, by the way, Broden.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm the boat guy.
Okay.
Josh is.
I don't care.
Sorry, Josh. Can you be nice, mate? You ruined the whole segment.
I did
before.
learn the segment, yeah.
When you said before, though, when you did say you've ruined the whole bit, I was expecting like a 40-minute chunk of the podcast to be about Hobart, and then to find out it was 3 Simpsons things, I felt relief.
Oh, well, we've got to move on. We haven't got that much time.
Joel.
One more thing. We had a bit of steam on Saturday night at some pubs there. There's one called In the Hanging Garden. Good vibe.
Irish?
No, we did do an Irish pub before. This one was a huge, like, indoor-outdoor area. You know those indoor-outdoor things? Like a bit of a warehouse vibe.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They do love that there.
Yeah, it was really good. It was actually, like, creeping into club vibes. So I was like, okay, this is getting a bit hectic, but it was fun. Run into some great pod listeners. Apologies, forgot your name. I had a few drinks myself as well. But I gave them he wanted to be on the pod. So I gave him my phone and said, record whatever you want, and I'll put it on the pod. I haven't listened to this.
Do you want me to? I listened to it before. Do you want me to tell Broden what he said?
Roll another bit. I don't know. So I don't know if this is. All I've done is put it into a project and trimmed the front and the end, so that like it's not like a 10-second tail or
This
at
is
the start.
a really well put together show.
Thank you so much. So it actually might not be funny either.
Stop doing stipulations that things aren't funny just to protect yourself.
What do you mean?
right?
This is the perfect example of that.
Yeah,
I haven't heard it.
Hopefully it's good.
I haven't heard it. Okay, let's hear it.
Hudson, this is me, Dan Alice, at Hang Garden. We're professional beer drinker. Harry Fitzgerald. Sorry, Keith.
And
Hang Garden going off in Hobart.
And he did call ahead of time and he said, I've got to make sure there's enough beers for me. But
Oh, mate.
from what he had in his hand, he had a hard rated.
Going crazy. And Keith, mate, Keith going crazy with the ladies. Keith, oh my goodness.
When you there with that?
He has a way with the women. And loves the bombing. Loves the bombing 747.
He was happy with what it looked like, but Giorgio, little boy, is in Italy. So
I thought he was more of an A380 man. I thought he was more A380.
But he did talk highly of Bruny Island, and it's a great spot.
I thought it was more A380, but it's apparently 747. So take that as you would.
Yeah, correct. 747.
Thanks for the warning, by the way. The pre-warning, that was accurate.
What this doesn't sound like
I've got a gripe with you today.
They were drunk.
doesn't sound like a pub to me. That sounds like a club.
Yeah, it was a bit clubby.
If you know what I mean.
Was it like country town clubby where like the pub will have just literally everything? They'll have like a dance floor with a DJ and
It was right in the city.
Hobart vibe.
Yeah, Hobart. That was my joke. That was my joke the whole weekend. I'm in Hobart.
Whenever I've done shows in Tassie, there's a lot of people who come into town and they're like, and you're like, what brought you here? And they go, I'm getting away from stuff. There's a lot of people who are like, I'm trying to get away from the mainland. A lot of that.
That's what happened in WA and FIFO. It's like the people, like a third of the people there would be like, what are you doing up here? It's just like, no reason. Hiding from something.
I did like the airport though. You drive for 1 minute. You
there.
You drive for 1 minute and you're in on a country road. It was excellent.
Yeah, in Tassie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do love about the Perth airport is it's 90% guys in high vis, like with their elbows on their knees, just looking down, shaking their head, going, I just got to get through it.
That mental demons of FIFO work.
Oh
for sure.
my God. And then, like, if you'll go there at 8 a.m. or like 6 a.m. and it'll be the busiest place ever. You go any other time ever, it's just like there's just like the TSA just like chilling, snoring.
Hungry Jacks, please someone buy something.
One thing. Josh, what's up?
Not much. I think I'll talk about my family are in town over the weekend. I will shout out that my two nephews are playing in some basketball tournament. Both their parents are professional basketball coaches, and there's no pressure on them to be good or anything at all. Like, who cares? But like, the oldest one hadn't won a game all year, and there was a chance to win a game, and it got pretty tense in one of the games. And then there was some, even though it's under 12s and then he's 10, there was some subject calls, and my brother can be a bit fiery, and it meant more to him. He was a bit upset, and he just wants to see his son win. But it's quite funny after the game. The referee comes up and goes, "Big Red, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh no!" It's like I'm now with the enemy. No, a bunch of the staff at the Mullen Stadium were pod listeners. So thanks to those that reached out. I'll talk more about that in Rot. The kids were really, really funny over the weekend.
Cool.
Josh Garlov would say I've been training the house down.
Kick it forward! He's coming off. Get him back off. Get him off.
Admittedly, I was busy like climbing mountains and on ferries over the weekend. Didn't capture a whole lot of the AFL, but Josh has got an in-depth analysis for us.
Just a couple of things. I don't know if you saw last week, we were making fun of Jared Whately, which he's been on your podcast. He likened the ark to Chernobyl.
Yes, no, I saw this, and then I saw Haz's. Can I call you Haz?
You can call me Haz.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
He needs an ally here. You keep ruining bits.
Oh, I ruined one bit, one amazing bit.
When I met him,
it actually would have been hell funny. No.
I saw your response as well. I thought that was good. When I met Jared Whately, because when I watch him on the telly, he's the dork, right?
Yes.
He's the dork.
Okay.
Yep.
I've heard this from multiple sources, and I think it's what you're going to say. Please tell me what your impression of him was.
Well, so I'm expecting a hi, how are you today, Broden? And I got to because he's around Jonathan Browns and these kind of football men, you know what I mean?
Cool guys.
And so he's built this kind of, I don't know, this unique sort of personality type where he's a bloke.
Really?
When I met him, he was like, Broden, nice to meet you. Oh. And I was like, Jesus, I felt a bit like, wow.
Because this is what I've heard. He is the king of the dorks. And that, so he lords it a little bit. So I always picture him with aviators walking going, motherfucker, what's up?
He was who I know him to be.
Yeah.
He didn't, but he was like there was this, I'm Jared Whately vibe. Like, wasn't like, hi, how are you?
Like he's manufactured a persona that works across all footy and is like quite forward facing.
I think Hutto on the other end, right?
Yeah.
So Hutto is a similar personality type, I would think. And when sometimes you hear Hutto on a call do this, like someone will go like, "Oh, Hutto, you'd like that," and he pushes back like a kid who's been bullied a bit.
Yeah.
Like he'll kind of go, "Well, no, that's what you would say." Like he has this kind of pushback moment, and I think that's how Hutto's learned. Like that's why you don't see him on a lot of panel shows anymore because they're a bit scared of him. Like there's famously during like the 2016 or the 2012 Olympics, Hutto was replacing Whately on 360, and Robbo and him had a fight.
Really?
Like there's a fight, and and I feel like Whately's built this personality type where he can handle these guys who would consider themselves alpha dudes. But he's a very special individual. That's all I'll say about Whately.
Well,
so the Chernobyl thing, but having said that surprised me. That was a strange thing
That was
to
ridiculous.
Well, I think there's a bit of ego around it so that he wouldn't have many people in his inner circle going, maybe it's not Chernobyl. Maybe just rework that monologue.
If you look at that full clip,
He's mad about it.
Simpson was
Doesn't
in
he
the
doesn't he go on to say it's more like the Holocaust?
Adam Simpson was in there, the studio with him at that point, and you see him go like eyebrows are raised, and so he's like, "Huh, what?"
Really?
Yeah, he's like kind of like laughing at it.
He would find it funny, Simone.
Put yourself in Whately's position, right? For 20 years, he's had to talk every week sincerely about AFL football, and he's just watched this arc thing just be wrong and been asked to talk about it. So he's gotten to the point in his head where he's like, something's going to snap soon.
So you're a Chernobyl apologist?
Yep, I am. And he's gone, if this keeps happening, I'm going to cause another Chernobyl, and I'm going to make a dead zone in the Ukraine which he's going to make Melbourne a dead zone where the only thing that's here is the Ark and this hybrid dog of like 9 different breeds.
Whately's reached critical mass and he explodes and takes SEN with him. I've heard a couple of things about him, but we made the huddle. We made the Triple M huddle on the weekend. So
we went on to Triple M.
A lot of these white dudes that are on every single fucking show ever. They repeat their concepts. So Nathan Brown is on the 9 footy show and he does like mediocre. Needless to say, he does some variation of that on some channel Saturday Triple M show. But they brought up the Chernobyl experience and Whately's reaction, and it had me thinking, based on their reaction, that they're all a bit scared of Whately.
There is another podcast called Kick It Forward who took a little bit of an issue with Jared Whately again. Ooh.
The Ark. Paul's version of Chernobyl.
Whately, what are you saying is Chernobyl?
How did you possibly link that to Chernobyl?
Oh, I actually hadn't heard that in full. That's quite full on, isn't it? It's your segment, cock.
What are you doing with it, Nate?
I've got no idea where to take that now, Chief. Just on that, I admire Jared's eloquence. He's got a unbelievably good use of the English language.
Yep.
He has. And I guess it's an industry where people take cracks at each other. I'm not aware of those other chaps. I'm sure they do a fantastic job as well.
That's really bad of Howie, because I met him at the F1 10 years ago and shook his hand. That's weird. He doesn't remember.
Respect to Nathan Brown. Give us a nice shout out. You know what? I apologise for the other things we said about Nathan Brown. Actually, we didn't say anything bad about Nathan Brown.
Oh, no, I pretty much openly said he was a fuckhead like 50,000 times.
You left them speechless.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I think what would happen is their producer probably found it really funny, put it in, and they didn't really listen. They just trusted him, and then they're like, "Oh, we even allowed to laugh about Chernobyl?"
My favourite bit of that clip is the commercial radio to the clip.
Oh, the swoosh.
We need more whooshes. I've got a lot of whooshes on here, Harry.
I know. I've got swooshes for days. Here, look.
Just quick shout out for me to Freo. 12 wins in a row.
Oh, hang on. Wait, what? What?
Biggest win in game history. Also, really terrible loss for the Kangaroos at home in front of a home crowd.
I know.
In Bunbury.
Unbelievable. They had the crowd on their side and they still lost.
19 goals straight.
That was they didn't really fire a shot, did they?
Mate, the third and fourth quarter, I had to go watch under 10s basketball Division 3. Also, side note, Dandenong has 11 divisions of rep basketball.
Oh, mate, that's basketball country, mate. That's basketball country.
11 divisions of representative basketball, not even like Saturday comp.
Mate.
Anyway, I had to go back then watch the third and fourth quarter.
I thought of a joke.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, because I was at Mona during the Freo game and I was like, wait, North Melbourne, this poo machine exhibit that I'm looking at.
That's great.
Something like that.
But there was no
That's what I would've
farts
said,
there. There was no
something like that.
farts there.
Keep that in your pocket for when the Devils are in the league.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yes, that's good.
Can we write that? Maybe brainstorm a couple like Devils-based jokes because they're going to have a grace period.
Yeah. I think the poo machine is your number one.
I think the Homer Bart thing needs to get more of a run too.
Yeah.
Homer Bart.
Oh, wasn't that funny?
Oh, it's pretty Homer
I guess
Bart.
the Devils weren't on the Austin Powers boat today.
Could be like two heads. Yeah, they could bloody use them.
Yes.
Yeah. Cousins.
Two dicks. Poo. Okay, so for this
the
one,
bus.
Harry,
Book the bus.
there's another footy-related thing. I just want to do a trigger warning, though, because it is footy-related, but I want to do a trigger warning for mostly you.
Okay.
And for those at home who are like easily triggered,
Yep.
this should calm you down a bit. Okay, this is a bit of a trigger warning now.
Thank you for the alarm.
Sam McClure was on Tradies. If you don't know that, Sam McClure was like one of the most beloved journalists in AFL history. And he was on Tradies and spoke about potentially something that is worrying and potentially the reason why Essendon is so bad.
Is this being unfair? Like, tell me if I'm being unfair here. But the whole Essendon being next to the airport thing is just grim.
Sorry, Harry.
I reckon it would have an impact. I don't want to drive to the airport every day.
My issue here is that the players get to the club so early.
It's not just about the traffic and the time. It's about the ambience, you know? It's about the feel. You drive out to Essendon and that long driveway and then you get there and there's planes landing and there's wind tunnels. And I just don't know about it. Carlton very, leafy and green. And it's like Dingley, love Hawthorn, love the Hawks. Going great. Things really well.
I was out there yesterday.
Dingley's
Windy.
tough.
Windy.
Dingley's tough. You drive out there and it just doesn't feel like you're at a footy club. You got a Punt Road. Feels like a footy club.
You know why it feels like a footy
I'm trying
club?
to give another example.
Because there's a giant
Arden
fucking
Street feels like a
MCG
footy
around
club.
it.
Yep. SCG is a great setup.
SCG. Sydney feels like a footy club.
Facility, yeah.
Pissing me off. That's
okay.
really pissed me right
So,
off.
Punt
really
Road will
pissed
feel
me
like a
off.
footy club because there's an MCG behind it.
Pissed me
SCG
the
feels like a
right-
footy club because there's
pissed-
SCG around it.
That really fucking pissed me off.
I saw this clip. I didn't mind it.
You didn't mind it? What?
No. Fucking
fuck you, man.
No, but then I was angry because I was like, planes around would be awesome.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Would be awesome.
Also, it's 20 minutes from like Albert Park or some shit. Like, it's actually not that hard to get there.
City Link. You can be there in 15 minutes from the MCG.
Exactly. It's actually not that far. It's totally a vibe thing. Also, they're professional athletes. Shouldn't really be an issue. It's a pretty good facility.
I'd be like, am I going on a holiday here or am I going to work?
Okay. Accidentally, you keep going to the check-in.
I live under a flight path for the Essendon Oval. And so I'm sitting under bombardiers and Royal Air Force planes every day, mate.
Respect.
And like to think of that as not a gracious, a wonderful thing of beauty and joy sickens me.
Well, thank you so much.
That's a good monologue.
And I can
Jared Whately there with his monologue.
That was the Chernobyl of podcast clips.
I just want to say on Sam McClure, him saying ambience or ambiance, I know anyone could say it, and you don't want to be mean. You don't want to be like
the ambiance,
being like a bully.
The ambiance
did make me want to punch him in the face.
Ambiance.
That's fine. That's play on.
Ambience.
Yeah, so I was having a coffee and it didn't
Oh
taste-
my God!
What?
I just heard a car crash down the road.
Wait, how did you hear that?
My ears, they're really horny.
Keen ears. Talking to keen ears.
This is where we outsource detective work to listeners. So Cal Wally and about 50,000 people messaging in the Essendon Carlton game last night with 2:51 left in the fourth quarter. Jack Rewalt giving us a shout out.
And it's Wilson's ball at half-back. Someone just has to kick the ball forward if you're Essendon. Just kick it forward. Late in games, kick it forward.
Bit of surge mentality, Jack.
Hey, Jared's there too.
Like that podcast, Jack.
Oh, come on. That fucking tore me to shreds during the week, Jack.
They wouldn't know shit. They wouldn't know shit.
Oh, well done.
That was a good one. Thank you for Cal Wally. And then the other one was someone believes there was like something sexual said on a broadcast.
It's a piece, and the play of the term was identical twins on opposite sides. Nice.
Oh, we've got the semen at the same end, and you can see him going.
That's Jack Rewalt again
Nice.
saying semen.
No.
Why is he attracted all so much?
I don't know.
The
He gets a
Tassiness?
bit, He gets a little bit, like cops a little bit, Jack. doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he's in that world. He's just very sexually awoken.
Oh, he's saying he's woke.
Woke.
That's not what I'm saying. No. That's not what I was saying.
How's it going, Dwayno?
Good.
That's the f***ing way.
Oh, Broden, I'm excited to have you for this edition of Talkback. We get some crazy calls.
I'm excited to be here for it.
And someone that might be the most knowledgeable on AFL, as we just heard in the AFL section. You were amazing talking AFL just then.
And the Demons, they're so passionate.
We love
Now go on.
We love the rubber, the liniment, and the smell of the green. Do you have that in Perth? The smell of the green,
as in weed.
No.
What's up?
John Butler.
Yeah,
Fremantle Market.
Whatever happened in Peaches and Cream? Do we have anyone on the line, Harry?
Oh, we've only got a full board of callers, so we better get straight to them. Let's kick it off with Joe from the Limestone Coast. He's got a question for Giorgio. Joe.
I've got a scheme. Thanks, Harry. And I just think Giorgio would really froth it because it's super shameless.
Okay, well, Giorgio's not here, so you can still try it.
Oh, Harry, that's terrible. That was really nasty. You promised me he was there, and now he's not there.
I don't think he said anything.
I didn't promise shit.
Nah, that fucks me up. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it. You can't get me like this.
Okay, Joe, I actually really apologise, mate. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Do you have this is Broden Kelly. This is a friend of, I'm filling in for Giorgio. Does anything work for me?
Not really, Broden. Sorry, you're not a big enough tight ass for my gag to work.
Oh, no worries. Thank you, mate.
No, save it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, definitely call back in 3 weeks when you do it again.
All right, thank you. See
Cheers,
you.
Joe. See you, mate.
See ya.
Sorry, Broden.
Oh, fuck it. Unless Giorgio's here, I don't want to do it.
Woke Egg's on the line. Hey, Woke, what do you got for us?
Hey, guys. I was hoping to ask Broden Kelly a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Woke Egg?
Egg.
Woke Egg.
Egg.
Hi, Woke
Yes,
Egg.
yes. Hi, Broden. My question is this it for you?
Is this it for me? As in...
Yeah, coming on the Kick It Forward podcast, it kind of seems like career suicide. So I was just curious what you're doing here.
Yeah. The first time I went on Kick It Forward was when it wasn't called Kick It Forward. It was called the Spotify Josh Garlip Show.
Full credit.
And it was, just after our Netflix show had came out, and they were like these young... they were the same age as me, but
literally the exact same age.
But they were like, "Oh, we got no money. We really appreciate you coming on this Zoom to chat." And now they've got their own office and studio. So it really is a ships in the night moment. This is literally it for me. I'm done. I'm washed.
Oh, this is your washed moment. You're unk now. How does it feel today? How's the vibe in the studio?
Yeah, I am washed, and this is my unk moment. It's a really nice office in a really nice area.
Oh, bullshit!
We got a good deal.
We got a great deal.
Good deal.
Hey, I've got a question for Grand Design's Batman as well.
Oh yeah. Please.
Iran or Israel?
Pardon?
Iran or Israel?
Oh, look, I think that's something I'd prefer not to get into right now, if that's all right.
Thanks, Woke.
But thank you so much, Woke Egg. We're making a sketch about Grand Design's Batman.
See you, mate. Cheers.
Oh, that's awesome. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, we went.
Are you a Grand Designs fan?
Yes, I'm a huge Grand Designs fan.
Same.
I like how they, I like it's the same every episode as they go, we don't want to go over this amount of money, and then they go over it and it ruins their life.
You know what the issue with the Australian one is?
What?
They all have money.
Oh, yeah.
And then the British one, they're like, we've got a button and a piece of toast and we want to make a 19. Like one of them, I follow them on Instagram and they're still going. And it's been 3 years.
They're still building their house.
Yeah, they built it in a water tower. Anyway, Harry, we're talking sport.
Yeah. No, good show, Grand Designs. Respect.
Grand Designs Batman.
Morgan from Nowra's on the line. Morgan, what do you got for us, Nowra?
I'm watching the replay of last night's game, and I've got an if-then scenario.
So you're talking Carlton Essendon?
Yes.
Yep.
I've got to wait. I think I've got an idea to fix Essendon's woes.
Go for it.
All right. If.
Oh, hang on. I've got the ifs.
Hang on.
Yeah, cough once for if, twice for then. Yep.
Yeah, do the cough.
Do you want me to cough first?
If.
Shit. I'm choking there. Just like St Kilda did yesterday too, which is pretty good. If they bring back
He
James
did the
I did the if.
You won't be able to hear it. You just cough.
Just cough and then start.
if they bring James Hird back as coach.
Yeah, okay. James Hird comes back to coach, sure.
Yep.
Then
why don't they bring back some of the old players from when he was coaching last in 2015?
Job.
Top up the.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe
nice,
Watson.
I'd like that.
Anyone could still
Yeah, why
run, you
not?
reckon? Anyone could still do something for him?
Nick Comer, still fighting fit.
Nick Comer, that's if those home, it just has to be a mutual friend of mine.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, like you can still get players playing into their 30s. Look at Scott Prendlebury. He can play for another 10 years.
Hey, mate, how
Here's
is
a good
that?
point.
How is the Shoalhaven River this morning up in Nowra?
It's probably wet.
How's it flowing?
The same way it always has been, quite in an east-west direction.
You beauty.
Wow, Broden man of the people just knows all these local monuments.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
Landmarks.
Perhaps maybe try out that beautiful El Jana in Nowra. Good on you, mate.
I haven't tried that yet. It's too
El Jana's
expensive.
awesome. El Jana's awesome.
No, it is
They have it
probably
down in Melbourne.
Oh yeah,
they got a new one. It's in the CBD. It's great.
Lines down the street for it.
For the garlic sauce. Num, num, num. Thanks for the call.
Ooh. That's all right too, Eddie. And good luck, Broden, with the new series on TV.
Oh, Tar, thank you so much. Yeah.
When's that out, bro?
It's out on iView right now. You can watch
There's
it.
a new series on iView for you.
I'm in this show called Ground Up.
Oh, yeah, I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
I talked to, what am I talking about? I spoke about that in the intro.
We just spoke about that for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, new caller. Pat from Parish is on the line. Pat, what's up?
Is this the Tickle Boys podcast? I have some tickle info.
Oh, yes, it is. Wink.
I tickled Scott Morrison in McDonald's.
Oh, wait, did he?
That's two guys on the line at Parish.
Did he shit himself?
There was shit. I don't know if it came from me or him. We're trying to figure that out.
Perfect. Tickle boys, stop giggling. You're all tickling each other too much. Have a great
Sorry,
one.
that's my mate, Tickle Boy Harvey. Say hi, Tickle Boy Harvey. Sup?
Broden, what do you got?
And how's
I hate the pod. Hate you, Josh, you big prick. Giorgio, if...
Giorgio's not here.
It's Broden Kelly here, guys.
Broden's in.
Broden's.
And I had one question. How's the Blue Cow Mountain this morning looking up there in Perisher?
Whoa, that's essential.
There's fucking zero snow, mate.
Oh.
It's just the main mountain at the moment.
Front valve open, and that's about it.
Oh, all right. Well, enjoy maybe the Air T Bar slope.
We took out a little kid and he has to get stitches.
Oh, right then.
Honestly, go to Japan. Don't waste your time. Okay, cheers, guys. See ya.
Thanks, guys. See you later, Tickle Boys.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
So the Tickle Boys work at Perisher Mountain?
Yeah, I want to go now. Sorry, I shouldn't be mean to Perisher. Go and have fun there skiing and snowboarding. Apologies about that. But Japan's way better for snow.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there is snow. Kick it forward, talk back. Who's this?
From Perisher.
Perisher. Boys are back.
Tickle boys are back.
Giorgio's my least favourite. I love you. Yeah. Harry Blades.
Cheers.
Harry, you want to get a beer?
Catch you. Yeah, beer, please. Yep, catch you later. Kick it forward, talk back. Who's this?
Hi, lads. This is Saxon.
Oh, hey, Saxon. How you going?
Saxon, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I've got a notice something into a if-then.
Okay.
Hit us.
Okay, so I noticed during the Essendon-Carlton game, Harry Mackay was able to go for a shot about 60 metres out. It took about 40 seconds off the clock, and then he didn't even kick a goal. So I've got
if
that the umpires didn't pay Harry Mackay to get that shot, and Essendon had an extra 25, 30 seconds,
then
they probably still would have lost because they're like really terrible. All their players sucked off.
I'm going to side with you on that one, Saxon. Well done.
Saxon, nice work, mate. I'd say,
Is that a power bank?
Nah, I don't want to give you
Get the hell out.
a bit of prize at the moment. Cheers, Saxon. See ya.
Oh.
Broden, you been enjoying
The rhythm
Doe remixes lately?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been loving that. There's so many like layers upon layers of inbuilt jokes into this podcast now. And it's nice, like it just feels so inaccessible to anyone. It's really nice. Like the slowness of getting through all of the ifs and the thens.
Yeah.
Like the time that takes.
You sound like
it just brings it to a screeching halt. Any rhythm.
This is the same
What do you
feedback
mean
from. This is the same feedback Jack Post gives us every time he comes on the podcast.
Yeah,
Jack Post is like, people actually every single time goes, people listen to this, and was like, yeah, weirdly they do.
Well, he's on the biggest podcast in Australia, right? And you are getting where my podcast is the worst one in Australia. So it's nice to see how like you're on the way to being the biggest one, and this is what it takes.
Yeah, I think we got a fair bit of what it takes.
What it takes is by excluding new listeners that won't have a fucking clue what's going on. Let's keep going with the calls here. Kick it forward, talk back. Who's this?
This is James.
Hey James, what are you up? What do you got?
Where are you from?
I got it. I'm from Melbourne actually. I got a bit of a notice into a should into a if then.
Cool, go for it.
I've noticed that Giorgio's a bit short.
Mm-hmm.
Harry likes planes, and Josh doesn't really wear clothes that fit. So my should Josh and Harry cut off 2 inches from their legs each leg and give it to Giorgio? And the if, I'm not sure you got a cough ready.
Yep.
For the should or no if.
Yeah, give us a cough. If.
Hurry up.
Surgery happens and Giorgio is taller and Harry is shorter and Josh is shorter.
Then yep.
Giorgio will be tall enough to kiss Gabby on his wedding day.
Oh, God,
Harry will be able to fit in the cockpit to fly planes, and Josh won't have to sell any of his pants because they'll fit.
That's
Hang on a
lovely.
Yeah,
lovely.
That's well thought out, but the problem is now my clothes are too long.
Yeah, Harry's out.
Hey mate, how is the state library today?
Fine.
Yes, see you playing. Cheers for your call. Catch you later.
Gonna guess he hasn't been to a library in a while.
Oh, poor old.
Oh, God. Well, he was ripping on me.
Library burn.
My
Yeah, no,
short
you're absolutely
pants.
right. And also ripping on Giorgio. That's unfair while he's not here.
What I'm getting from, and this is no shade to you two unks.
If
Giorgio isn't here,
then
everyone should be asking, where's Giorgio? Like Poochie.
We explained it at the top of the episode. I don't get why people don't understand all this stuff.
Because our talkback's so elite where they're actually listening in and responding to the calls and stuff. Should we do one more and then we'll get into it?
Yeah, we got 2 more calling. Let's do 2 more, and if they're shit, I'll just delete them.
It's 100%.
Yeah.
It's just the Tickle Boys.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it is. Shit, kick it forward. Who's this?
This is Remy.
Hey, Remy.
Hey, Remy. Where are you from?
I'm from Geelong.
Great. What do you got for us?
I've got a question for Broden.
Remy, one for Broden.
Do you like beer?
That is an excellent question. Hang on a
Very polite.
Broden, the stage is yours.
I don't mind the odd beer now and then. I can't say, were I at the pub, would that be the first drink I get? No, I'm sorry, Harry, to say.
You like an RTD, don't you? Or a Coke Zero?
I would have a Coke Zero or maybe a hard. I think the national drink now is hard solo.
You know what crazy is, and this is not, we're not sponsored by Hard Solo, even though we have been previously. As much as people would turn their nose up at the amount of times I get an iced hard solo and Nolan calls me a woke C word.
Yeah. But when you go to the MCG, you see a lot of blokes who would be calling into pipe on a Monday morning
with four
hard solos, getting back to their Q deck M40, Q47 seat. With 4 hard, it is the national drink now.
They're tasty. On those zero sugar ones, oh no, this is now an ad. This is now an ad.
Seriously.
Hey, great question. Catch you later.
Oh, and how is the National Crime and Justice Museum at Geelong Jail?
What?
In Geelong, there's a museum for the Geelong Jail.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Oh, wait, one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Broden, can you do the Tim Naughty Biscuits impression?
Yeah, this is going to be bad, though, because it's the same as another impersonation I did. Hello, it's me, Tim Naughty Biscuits here. I love singing songs about crumbs under the fridge.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks,
That's what
mate.
I wanted.
Oh, you're nothing. Let me kick it off if you don't mind, guys. A couple of nuffies here for you.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Bit of fun on Dwayne's World this week. Broden, you're a big Dwayne's World fan, aren't you?
Love Pipe.
Yeah, Pipe's good. Dwayne was having a chat about the people's kids supporting different teams to their parents.
That's a good talk topic.
It wasn't too bad. You know, like, is it okay if they go down a different path? Can a Collingwood parent have a kid that supports Carlton?
Well, what's the outcome? You kill them.
Things like that. Well, you're actually not far off from what Ben said.
Benny Bentley, you there, Ben?
Yeah, g'day, Dwayne, mate. I just wanted to add my bit on the, the indoctrination of your children.
Yep.
I'm mad Collingwood myself, and yeah, my little fella, he's mad Collingwood as well now. I didn't have it always on my own way though. When he was 4, he wasn't, he didn't really know what was going on yet, but he liked the Demons because luckily I got him back the year later, and he turned to Collingwood before I had to hold his head under the bath.
Well, that's a bit rough.
Okay, parenting tip.
Must have been rough.
And I'm not a parent. But don't drown your children because they support
Melbourne.
Well, I mean, it's justified, mate. It's a competitive landscape.
Get on the phone.
I'm good.
To Child Protective Services.
Also, classic Dwayne of just like rolling with the punch, but then getting to the next caller. Like he did barely even like face.
I know about that.
Didn't even. Oh my God, it was almost dumpable. Pretty much every day on Dwayno, there's always chat about the game's gone, right? Like the game's not as good as it was in the 80s. It's all these 60, 70-year-old blokes that call up and they tell you what, Dwayne makes a good point actually about it. He goes, oh, you were 20 when you went to the footy. On average, life is better when you're a 20-year-old. You had a wicked time. So like let the kids enjoy it now. It's fine. It's different, but it's fine. Craig called up and he wanted to take some credit for where the game is at now.
Craig on the road. You there, Craig? You're on the air, Craig.
Yeah, I just want to make a point. I believe the game is as good and bad as it's ever been. Good games, bad games. But I want to make a point because I'm 64 and we don't believe we're entitled, but we've got to remember that we stood in grounds that were shit and rain and all that. They had to build better stadiums because we went. And the good stadiums they have today that the youngsters are sitting in is because we did the hard yards.
Okay, Craig is
Thank you for your service.
He's the real guy.
We did that.
They built stadiums because he went to the footy when he was younger. Nothing to do with the game generally growing in popularity. Nothing to do with the population increase. Craig is the hero.
But his generation before him fought World War II.
Yeah. I called MCG this morning and they said they're changing the name of the ground to the Melbourne Craig Ground.
They're in a Shane Warne.
Which is, the Shane, it's the Craig stand. It's the Melbourne Craig's cricket grounds, Craig Ground now.
Beautiful.
So congratulations. One more from me. After Port Adelaide beat the Eagles on the in a thriller at Optus, a mate of mine went along to the game. Now, this guy Wyatt. He was assaulted after the game.
Is this the Port Adelaide guy?
Yeah. Let me just plug the screen and I've got some video of it.
Oh, brilliant.
All right, here's Wyatt being attacked after the game. Then he actually decides to call up Talkback Radio as well and say that he got attacked. Yeah, listen.
Come get attacked at the football with me. What are you doing, bro?
White has called in from South Perth during the Eagles game. Were you at the game, White?
Yeah, hi, how's it going? I'm a Port Adelaide supporter, but what I wanted to talk about was some of the behaviour from the West Coast fans in the crowd. I was sitting in the members section. A lot of hypocrisy. I would celebrate, and I wasn't allowed to celebrate for Port kicking goals, but then I was getting a lot of verbal abuse when West Coast would kick a goal. And then at the end, I actually got physically attacked by a West Coast fan. And I just think that is ridiculous in this day and age.
Oh, what happened? What did they do to you?
They pushed me. And funnily enough, I actually ran into Koshi after in the tunnel. And I said, mate, I just I just shed some blood, sweat and tears for this club. Surely you can get me into the rooms. And he said, wouldn't have thought so.
I'll just pause that there. Now, in an amazing moment of self-reflection, the reel continued and Wyatt said sarcastically, wonder what I did to deserve getting pushed by a West Coast fan. And this was him as well.
Con the pair!
Oh my God.
Con the pair! No booing allowed.
Oh my God. In the middle of the members section.
That's pretty funny. There's a lot of very entitled Eagles fans. They're probably pretty angry, hence pushing. I've just got a couple other things, Harry. Do you want to take over?
Go for it. I'm good. I'm done.
Essendon are keen fans. There's like a groundswell support of James Hird.
Oh, yes.
Taking over the club. The former club champion, former coach who was somewhat thrown under the bus after the peptides. I think like unanimously kind of agreed he was thrown under the bus. And there's talk they want a redemption song, to quote Bob Marley, and they want to bring him in. And I tell you what, some fans went down to training this week and they showed their support and they came from everywhere.
Braving the cold and rain, the message from these fans loud and clear at Essendon headquarters.
What do we want? Hurdy! When do we want him? Now! What do we want? Hurdy! When do we want him? Now! Let's bring him back. Let's bring him back.
They came from far and wide.
I came from Bendigo just to be here today and with my daughter and my husband.
These fans planning a big Hurdy chant at the 5-minute mark.
So, I mean, there's probably like 13 people there. Now, as soon as I heard that, I was like, I had shivers because the amount of fans down there. And, and I love the passion. I did immediately look up the guy that was speaking. Let's bring him back. And he's like an executive, went to a boys' private school and he runs a Palmer review page.
Well, someone's got to review them, otherwise we don't know what to get.
They're all pretty similar. And, controversial? Well, Palmer.
Well,
what? It's a
I
good question.
think it's fascinating that, they braved all the planes that are around.
Thank you.
How did they do that?
Thank you. And they went, and the long driveway.
It means a lot to them.
The ambience didn't keep the Bendigo people away. The 5 minutes goes by in the Carlton Essendon game. I got shivers.
In recent weeks, from Naz to Jez.
They conceded 4 against Jeremy Cameron.
That's legitimately
last week,
5 minutes in when their protest at the game was meant to be audible.
Oh.
You could hear a cough randomly in the crowd.
Okay. Sorry.
Play it again.
I missed the setup.
I was listening to Whately say from Naz to Jizz.
I missed that there was going to be a protest.
Yeah, they said that at 5 minute mark they would do a protest. And the other one.
Let's hear it again.
Listen to the protest.
In recent weeks, from Naz to Jez.
They conceded.
That's not added by me. You can see someone, hear someone coughing.
Mate, that's strong.
The hunt continues. Do you find it weird that they want the most traumatic period of their entire career back?
I hope they do it.
For just memes?
Yeah, I think it's like if you really want to do something, yes, you should go and do it. But then if you do bring him back and it doesn't work, then you have to accept that Essendon fans can just stop going for they can go and go for another team because it's just such bad management of an organisation.
If the populist social media push and the 13 people at the club. I also find it really interesting though that, anecdotally, anyone I've spoken to is like, yeah, bring him back. But also the result from him coming and being fired after not winning any games would be, why is the board listening to this to these dumb idiots?
They're a special. I could draw a picture of an Essendon fan, and I couldn't do that for a lot of maybe.
Really? What's a
their hair,
a stereotype?
Their hair is a bit like they've got a bomber jacket on. And they got blue denim, denim jeans on, like a bright blue denim jeans, and then runners. But specifically, they got mousy brown hair.
Ooh.
And it's really oily.
I didn't want to say oily. I didn't want to typecast oil.
I'm just thinking about my friend Chaz. You kind of drew him.
It kind of is. He's got dark hair. He wears a bomber jacket sometimes.
And if you went up like you pulled up next to an Essendon fan at the lights, they'd be biting their nails and then like looking at bits of it and then like eating it.
My friend Nick is really successful. He's a Bombers guy from Perth, but he is notoriously angry all the time.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's that guy on TikTok who like sits in his little room with a red face just screaming at Essendon React. I wish I could find
Surfs
him.
TV? Maybe,
I don't know.
And he's like, I don't want to lie. He's like potentially like Italian or Lebanese or something.
I think different. I mean, it's like birds of a feather, right? They've been through a lot the past 26 years.
Good luck to them.
One last thing, reverse snuffy of the week.
Oh, yeah. What do you got?
New York Knicks potentially going to win their first ever championship in like 50 years.
How do you feel about that?
At my first glance, and Harry's like tuning out right now. But
I've got something to add, but it's not about basketball.
I'm pro Wemby. I'm a huge Wemby advocate. Love Wemby. I love seeing a young champion. I think he's the best guy for the game. He's so great. But Jalen Brunson, the way he's like,
he's ridiculously good.
This guy who's like never been seen as the superstar, even when he's doing good things in New York, and now he's kind of not single-handedly, but close to single-handedly pushing them over the line. It's pretty cool.
And there's this footage of him from when he's like 6 years old and his dad's going, dribble over and then shoot and take it serious. Like he's been drilled and trained for 20 years, and it's cool to see that all come. Wemby has like 2-minute patches at the moment where he checks out.
Yeah.
And he needs to like...
He's just tired or something?
He's tired, right? Or,
you know what's so just weird in general is... And again, sorry, Harry, but
no, you're good. I've still got something to say. You're
good. End of the game, like he had a couple jump shots. He had two mid ranges he missed, and then he had the turnover. But I find it interesting their main 2 point guards or like ball handlers are just like, oh no, the 7'4" guys got it. We'll just turn our backs.
It's as a Sixers fan with Embiid, like I feel the frustration of tall guys taking mid ranges. Like he should just dunk that shit.
But they are pretty physical with him though. Like I think it's an okay shot, but they could have had another shot at it. Also sucked in about 76ers.
Yeah, thank you. Who do you go for? You don't go for anyone.
Oh, Freo, mate.
You don't go for Freo.
We're Freo fans.
He's a Freo fan. I see he's wearing the shirt, but you kind of
I have the exact same shirt and I go for Freo.
But you don't wear it.
Yeah, Josh, I'm just not a big dumb he gets angry about. Sorry, I dropped a DC. Marvel guy.
Josh wanted to copy my fashion, so
shut up.
Yeah.
What's your in basketball thing?
Oh yeah, I'm a Knicks fan by the way, so I'm proud. And also, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have rented MSG for their wedding for privacy
reasons. Have they actually?
Yeah, so it's going to be big.
For the wedding?
Yeah, it's going to be big.
Are they having fans there?
I'll let you know when I go, mate. I'll let you know. They're not having fans.
Trump's going tomorrow.
Oh, that's going to be really interesting.
So no one at this game, and tickets at the minimum are $10,000 now for this game tomorrow.
Oh.
No one can bring a bag in, and there's no watch parties around Madison Square Garden either. So they New York hated Trump beforehand, but they hate him even more so now
because they have the most amazingly hilarious fans post, like, or even when the games were being won in the like, there's all the viral clips of the Knicks fans losing their mind, and they're really funny. It's like all of them somehow are like low key stand up comedians.
Yeah, no, there's a great saying. I'm going to ruin it, but they're going to put on t-shirts. Is like, we like our mayor is Muslim. We love our Christian Dior. Knicks in 4, and that's going off.
That's what I always say. I'm a Knicks fan.
But I'm legitimately excited to see
Taylor Swift's wedding at MSG.
No, if they kill Trump.
It's lights out and away we go.
F1 returning after a few weeks, and it was the glitziest and the most glamorous race of all, Monaco. Kimi Antonelli with Mercedes got the job done again. Now, he leads the championship by a fair way now. Verstappen failed to start, having engine issues at the start of the race. He just rolled off the line by about 10 metres. Piastri raced well and came fourth.
How frustrating is that?
What's that?
Piastri is just now a fourth.
Yeah. If you go back to episode 84 of last year, I said if Piastri doesn't get it done this year, it's not happening.
Yeah. Ever.
Yeah. No, not ever, but in the next season or two. So, not ever. Protect myself.
So you've done the most lukewarm take in history.
Josh, just support it.
Okay, sorry.
Just support it. It's not about the racing though, F1, is it? Just like the Australian Open.
Yeah.
It's about the money, the wealth surrounding it.
Especially in Monaco.
Oh yeah, it's put on display. Now, the super yachts cruising around there. I've got my own very own gossip reporter.
Oh my God, I saw that on the rundown. You've got a gossip reporter in Monaco?
In Monaco, yeah.
Wow.
My brother Leo works on a super yacht. He is parked up in the front row of Monaco.
I did see his story and I couldn't figure out if he owned the yacht or if he was working on it.
He doesn't own the yacht. If he owned the yacht, I would be
in
there. I would be there because I'm pretty tight with Leo. I had to go on the Goss.
Super yacht.
Yeah, he's a deckhand.
A super yacht.
Have you seen Below Deck?
Yeah.
No, I've seen clips of the show, yes.
Yeah.
So he does one of those roles.
Wow. That's cool.
We are over time. I'm just going to play this part and cut it down a little bit. Here he is.
We're like 2 doors down from the Stroll's yacht.
Oh, have you seen Lance Stroll?
No, I haven't seen Lance yet, but I saw saw Lawrence. I drove past Lawrence the other day. Tried to give him a wave, and he gave me absolutely nothing.
Oh no!
It was so rough. I was like 3 meters away from him. He was like sipping a coffee on his little like beach club deck. Gave him a wave, just nothing.
Okay,
thanks, Lawrence.
That's awfully rude by Lawrence. Okay, which other celebs have you seen?
Yeah, basically seen the whole F1 grid. Walked past Verstappen last night.
Oh, what was he doing? Having a beer?
No, he's actually quite rude. Like everyone's trying to take photos and like say hi to him, and he was just kind of, I don't know. I guess he's locked in.
What about what's everyone doing? Just driving in their tenders to get to the garages?
Yeah, like all the drivers, like because they're staying out of Monaco, they need to get tendered in. So there's just people everywhere, like all the team members, all the rich guys, just going back and forth on a tender, like constantly. It's like chaos. Like you like line up and there'll be like hundreds of boats, and then there'll be heaps of people like trying to get to yacht parties and stuff. I had some Russian guys last night offer me like 800 euros to take them to a yacht.
Yeah. Whoa. So the answer was yes.
No, I had to say no. I stayed professional.
Why? What did they? Oh, they wanted you to take them to something they were invited to.
Yeah, they need to get from the dock to the boat, and the tender's not there, and they're so impatient, so they start trying to throw cash at you, like get in serious trouble if we let someone else on the tender. As much as I would like to earn 800 euros in the pocket.
Should we next year just get a boat and do cashies?
Yeah, rent a boat out, do cashies. It would be so good. You could clean up.
Can you disclose that you're parked up next to the McLaren boat?
Yes, yep. We are. McLaren's rented out the yacht right next to us, so we've been seeing Lando and Oscar come back and forth, and all the McLaren team. Actually got some McLaren merch yesterday. It was good.
Oh, good one. What's the Goss from the McLaren boat? Anything interesting happening on there?
Goss on the McLaren boat. They had a massive party on Friday night, like 300 people, and it was shit. We had a 60-person party. Everyone was trying to come over to our boat. It was going off. It was cool. But yeah, their big flashy party they organised didn't go too well, apparently.
Oh, why was it boring?
I don't actually know. I wasn't awake for it. Sorry.
Oh, it was so boring you fell asleep. Okay. Anyway, you've been doing the super yacht life for a couple of years now. What's the most effed up thing that like a guest has done, like in terms of being entitled, or like a boss treating people weirdly, or what's the best one?
The one that always sticks with me is my previous boss on a last boat used to take a poo, beat that, in the shower, and then just leave it and make the girls clean it up.
No.
Sorry for saying poo.
That's
he used to,
rank. That's a rank.
He used to wipe his ass with like the bath towels as well. It was gross.
Well, why would you use toilet paper?
Yeah, exactly. When you got a nice bath towel. Some other munted things. What else? We had these Saudis charter a boat out, and they brought a little person with them, and basically just bullied him the whole time. And they were like picking him up, putting him on the table, like making him dance, and all like laughing around him for the whole week. And he was basically just like, I don't know. He just got brought on to be bullied.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was pretty munted.
Not good, is it? Not
Mate,
behaviour.
They were not exactly, but kind of what I would expect from people with all the money in the world, but no one telling.
Yeah. That's what I think they do.
Pooping on the floor and using robes.
Yeah, that's what I expect of them.
But it'd be so much easier to use the toilet.
No. They don't. The stewards clean it up.
I know. But like, I just feel like the process of the toilet is somehow less annoying than pulling down my legs.
You've never lived. That's your problem.
Yeah, I know. I'm a loser.
That is the issue. That is the issue.
Shifty Shield, gonna hit a six and gonna suck some dicks. Gonna bowl with my mates. Shifty Shield.
I know it's not the right season. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
That's the right season.
I know it's not the right season, but
merging.
Some big things are happening in the BBL space.
Whoa.
And I don't mean Brazilian bottom lift.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
I think so.
Is that okay?
So the two BBL teams
go.
The two BBL teams in Melbourne are now set to merge. Not that, for me, when I heard it, I was like, well, you've really discredited any fan base that you believe that you'd built over a small period of time for the Big Bash. So you have the Renegades and the Stars. Both are completely deleted now, and they're going to have form much like they kind of did, but for different reasons. With Melbourne Victory, they got rid of whatever Victory was prior to that. No, I think was Heart its own?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Melbourne City was Heart, wasn't it?
Yes.
So then they came up with Victory and it was its own standalone. Same with Melbourne United and they were originally the Melbourne Tigers, but for different reasons.
Yes.
This one, the two have come together and they're going to form a new license, which opens up a second license still in Melbourne. And everyone's like, why would they do that? Why would they ever do that? And we were going to have the grade cricketers on this week for a bonus pod while we're away. But it's just, I'd wanted to flag, this is a one to watch.
I like those.
W.
What do you think they're going to sell that license?
Well, it's all lining up, and there's a huge fight currently happening between WA, Victoria, and Tasmania. Have pissed off the other state bodies because they want to sell it to the IPL, and the WA wants to sell 49%, same as the third state. I might have got the Tasmania one wrong because the operating costs are very, very high. They want to compete with the other international competitions to be able to get players in. But the problem with that too is then you become sort of completely open to manipulation from the billionaires that own the IPL.
Yeah.
Also, the weird and probably more problematic thing with like Karl Stefanovic around right now and all these like rage baiters and xenophobia that's going around is you'll have the Melbourne team on a license potentially if this goes ahead. We'll find out mid-July. And potentially you'll have the other team, the Indian team, which I assume would inevitably be a bit weird.
Well, like financially, an IPL team in the BBL like would just fill the MCG every week though as well.
It would, yeah, as well, yeah. We get a lot of, yeah.
Does the one team, the Renegades and the Stars, as one of those going to remain? What was the...
No, they're both out. They're both out. They're both done. Their licenses are done.
But is it the Stars? It's technically, it is the Stars, but they don't want to say it's the Stars because they want Renegades fans to become Stars fans.
Exactly, yeah, something like that. But like they're saying they're merging some of the jobs, but it's probably not going to happen. And then there'll be multiple IPL teams that have because I don't know if you know this, Harry, there's the like Mumbai Indians, but then they're also the New York Indians, and then they have a South African version, and their goal is complete domination all year round.
Yeah,
and then and they're threatening that behind the scenes a little bit that if you don't buy your seat at the table, Australia, we'll just delete Test cricket.
Yeah,
and we'll be like, oh, Pat Cummins will pay him $50 million.
There's corporate efficiencies with that. That's good. I heard this break live when I was listening to radio. Good advantage of radio. You can say stuff when it happens. And I was like just giggling to myself because I called up SEN straight away with a joke because they were like, all right, let us know what you think we should call the new team. And I was just going to say, do you call it the Melbourne Renegades? And then they're like, I can't remember if it was Tom Morris or something.
You actually got on?
No, I didn't get on. I didn't get on.
But they know your number, right? Because I used to call in and do naughty things to SEN. They know you now.
Yeah, I'm saved.
I'm Dylan from Glenelg.
I think I'm Larry from Glenelg. I think.
I had this time because I used to ring in and say stuff, and then I think Andy and Bob wanted to interview me, and then I went on, and Julian De Stoop was the producer, and he was like, "Do you call in before? Have you called in before this?" And I was like, "No." And I'm like, that's weird.
It says blocked number.
Julian De Stoop went at me the other day on Twitter.
What did you do?
Because I do a lot of sarcastic tweets, and I wrote, it was when Essendon were playing free. I was like, well, Essendon should really target a guy like Paddy Voss. They've never had a guy like him on their list. He could really fix their forward line. And people going, haha, he used to be on that list. And then Jules de Stoop the Scoop wrote, "You are a sad little man."
That's half wrong.
Well, I said I'm 6'7".
Yeah.
And then I was like, sorry.
You ever going to go to one of them tall parties they have on TikTok? You know, the tall parties in America?
I'm across them. Some of the numbers of those tall people are crazy.
They're big people.
They're like 6'10" women.
You could go to that tall party too.
No, but I did get followed by a, it feels very targeted, like a big and tall clothing store.
Me too recently, yeah.
Not Johnny Big.
No, I don't know if it was Johnny Big. If I can find this, because I was laughing at the other people that they follow.
There's this king size menswear, which I don't know if it's on the East Coast, but it was always around in WA, and they've stuck around for a long time. But their logo since the mid '90s, when the NBL was popular, is Andrew Vlahoff amongst the buildings, like the former Olympian basketball Perth Wildcat.
Mason
awesome.
Cox, following Josh Garlop too. That's good. I might buy some slacks.
Always those big and tall clothes though. They just make you look weirder.
Because you got this tall person clothes on.
Yeah. And then it's like, let's go do a 42 triple long suit, and it's just like looks weird.
Yeah, and I'm not in proportion for my height, so it's like mega weird.
Dear Muscles.
Hello,
G'day, superstars. Cold regards.
You've got mail. Now we'll get through this quick because we are,
the longest pod ever.
Longest pod ever. You're going to the footy.
Is it my fault?
No.
Am I talking too much?
No.
Giorgio usually just know his role.
Yeah, maybe we didn't account for the brilliant analysis.
I had a wonderful time in Japan once with Giorgio and his wife.
You randomly caught up with him, mate. Oh, they're getting married in March.
Fiance. And they were it was the three of us just had a wonderful romantic time together.
That is excellent.
We had the cream cheese sandwiches. No, the cream fried sandwiches they have in Japan. You ever had some of them?
Was it fun? This sounds sexual.
Oh, we had a beautiful time.
Brilliant.
They would not let me pay for dinner.
That doesn't sound like them.
They were like, let us transfer your money. I was like, oh, it's all good. It's all good. And they're like, no. And then like followed up, like, let us. And I was like, Nick, when you move to Melbourne,
take me out.
Take me out. No, we're paying. They were very officious.
That's so weird because G normally does like the half pull it out of his wallet. It's like, no, I'll get it. And then it's already like he's 100 meters away. But Gabby's not like that, so that's great.
not the Giorgio I know.
Well, that's great. We all have our own experiences. Everything's subjective in life.
Yep.
This is actually a Broden Kelly fan. It says, hi, Ginge, black, which is referring to hair, and Ginge, but bald, but better looking. I've noticed to Broden Kelly. I've noticed that he is a detrimental influence to the rise of his production house, Grouse House, which produced and produces some amazing Australian content. My note is that why the fuck would he stoop to be this stupid and go on the KIF pod, which fans called Shit House. It says it's Josh Downham and he was on Mastermind.
Is he the one who did Auntie Donna
and the TV shows?
Yeah, he came. Yeah, he did. He didn't do great. He didn't know a lot of the answers on Mastermind, but I knew them. He went on Mastermind, and his subject was Auntie Donna.
Oh, okay.
And I knew all the answers.
You knew them.
Yeah. Why couldn't you theoretically go on Mastermind as Auntie Donna expert?
I guess I could. I would dominate. Do you know? And someone did Auntie Donna on Hard Quiz, Hard Chat, Hard Quiz, and the writer of that show, who writes the questions, vetted them with me.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being a category.
That was
created
nice.
a cool.
But then they never know them all. They never know all the answers, so they didn't work hard enough.
Well, it's Hard Quiz.
That's true.
G had a sketch for Hard Quiz where the person's special subject was blue, just blue, and then and he wins because it's just like there are three primary colors: yellow, red, and he's like being blue, and they're all blue.
Can we get into the studios?
I think it would be that hard.
Yeah,
surely.
let's go.
One of you should go on with you could go on planes.
No. The thing is, Socrates, I know that I don't know.
Or the Oscar Wilde quote, I'm not young enough to know everything.
Oh, what's the theory where you know enough to know you don't? Or people that start confidence versus knowledge?
Yes.
Confident incompetence. No. Confident incompetence.
There's a theory for it. I forget it.
Planes is a bottomless pit of
information.
No.
I know.
There's 5 fucking planes. There's actually nothing as dumb as shit.
I reckon I know 0.00001% about
it's actually the dumbest
in
thing
aviation. Yeah, and you know what? For that mean email about the Kick Forward podcast being shit house, I'm going to ban us from reading any more emails this episode.
Great. Well, this one I've actually read last week anyway. Thank you very much for calling. Broden Kelly, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. You're going to go watch your Mighty D's. Are you confident they're going to beat the Pies?
Not at all, no. I just had the most embarrassing thing in the world happen to me, which is why I was texting briefly during the podcast, and I apologise.
I thought it was because I called you a DC, which was a joke, by the way, and I still feel bad about.
No. I love that.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you the most embarrassing thing.
Is it okay to talk about?
Yeah, well, it'll have to be. Is I couldn't get a ticket. I couldn't get a seat to this game. 100,000 people, Neil Danaher match, and I asked Melbourne, and they said, "Oh, we're not sure." It was a bit of a while, so I was like, "I guess I'm not going." And then yesterday, Hamish Blake from Jack Post's podcast,
Yes.
Oh, the post hour.
text me saying, "Hey, do you want to come to the footy? I've got President. We're going to come and it'll be great." I was like, "Absolutely, that's awesome." And then Melbourne came back to me and said, "Here's 2 tickets."
No.
And I went, "Oh, thank you." And I just kind of didn't go, "No, have them back." I just went, "Okay."
Double
and
dipped.
then my brother's like, "Are we going?" I was like, "No, I'm going with Hamish Blake. Fuck you." And then I just text Hamish, "Hey, are you going to send through that ticket?" And he went, "It's for next week, Broden. The tickets are for next week."
Yeah, but you didn't say no to Melbourne, right? Or
so
you
I
did?
have the Melbourne tickets.
Oh,
So
cool.
then I was going to my brother Mitchie. I was like, "Mitchie, please come to the football." He's like, "Oh, well, look, the fuck who's crawling back."
That's a win-win if you ask me. Also, we kind of had Hamish on the pod because he was like texting you in the
He
pod.
tried to ring.
You should.
We might do special guests Hamish Blake and Broden Kelly.
You need to call him back.
I met Broden's brother once, and I was pretty happy with my chat because he worked for Yamaha.
He does, yeah.
And I was like, pianos and motorbikes.
Wait, what about jet skis?
Yeah, they do. Yamaha are great.
Yeah.
They do everything.
I do it all.
Planes?
On that note, planes. No, they're not that good. Thanks,
Boeing.
Broden.
Bye.
Thanks so much for having us, Broden.
Cheers.
I mean, you.
Oh, no.